Which part of the brain controls thinking? A. Cerebrum. The cerebrum controls thinking, memory, and voluntary actions. Which part controls balance? B. Cerebellum. The cerebellum helps coordinate movement and balance. What are nerve cells called? D. Neurons. Neurons transmit signals throughout the body. Which part of the eye detects light? C. Retina. The retina contains cells that detect light. Which part of the ear helps hearing? B. Cochlea. The cochlea converts sound vibrations into nerve signals. Where are taste buds located? B. Tongue. Taste buds on the tongue detect flavors. What sense does the skin provide? C. Touch. Skin contains receptors for touch, pressure, and temperature. What connects the brain to the body? C. Spinal cord. The spinal cord carries messages between brain and body. What is a reflex action? B. Automatic response. Reflexes happen quickly without conscious thought. What does the brain use for energy? B. Glucose. Glucose is the brain's primary energy source. What is the largest internal organ in the human body? B. Liver. The liver is the largest internal organ and performs many vital functions like detoxification and bile production. Where does digestion begin? C. Mouth. Digestion starts in the mouth with chewing and saliva breaking down food. What acid is found in the stomach? A. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid helps break down food and kill harmful bacteria. Which system controls hormones in the body? D. Endocrine system. The endocrine system releases hormones that regulate body functions. What do blood vessels carry? B. Blood. Blood vessels transport blood throughout the body. What is the main function of the small intestine? C. Absorption of nutrients. Most nutrients from food are absorbed in the small intestine. What is the role of the large intestine? A. Absorb water. The large intestine absorbs water and forms waste. What does the pancreas produce? D. Insulin. The pancreas produces insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. How many chambers does the heart have? B. 4. The heart has 2 atria and 2 ventricles. Which blood type is the universal donor? DO. Type O blood can be donated to all other blood types. What protects the brain? B. Skull. The skull encloses and protects the brain. Which bone is the longest? A. Femur. The femur, thigh bone, is the longest and strongest. Muscles are attached to bones by B. Tendons. Tendons connect muscles to bones. How many muscles are in the body? C. 600 plus. Humans have over 600 muscles. What type of muscle is the heart? C. Cardiac. Cardiac muscle is unique to the heart. What does the spine protect? C. Spinal cord. The spine shields the spinal cord. Which joint allows rotation? C. Pivot. Pivot joints allow rotation, for example, neck. What is bone made of? A. Calcium. Bones are rich in calcium salts. Which part produces blood cells? A. Bone marrow. Bone marrow creates blood cells. Which muscle is voluntary? C. Skeletal. Skeletal muscles are controlled consciously. Which part of the brain controls thinking? A. Cerebrum. The cerebrum controls thinking, memory, and voluntary actions. Which part controls balance? B. Cerebellum. The cerebellum helps coordinate movement and balance. What are nerve cells called? D. Neurons. Neurons transmit signals throughout the body. Which part of the eye detects light? C. Retina. The retina contains cells that detect light. Which part of the ear helps hearing?